Hey guys, Joe here doing a video, and as you saw from the title, I'm going to explain why this system is worth nearly $5 grand. That amount makes me want to puke in my mouth every time I say it, but we'll talk about it and we'll get into it. And I don't know if there's going to be a real point at the end of it, but I want to explain it so people can understand that building a custom system ain't cheap. Never was, never will be. So buckle up for that, and when I get to the numbers, they ought to surprise you. Before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Maybe consider becoming a member. You get to see members-only stuff as well as ad-free stuff like early release videos. Any video I release to the members only will be ad-free until it becomes a public video, but there will also be members-only videos. You can ask me specific questions or ask me to do something, and I'll put up a video just for our members. The big thing, obviously, is the McPew-Pews. YouTube is a little bit more picky about giving ad revenue to reviews. Don't know why. I don't actually show you how to modify anything, but they are a little bit more picky about that. So if you become a member, help me make up for what YouTube doesn't want to give us, then we can go out and get stuff that we can actually have for the channel, like what I'm going to pick up tomorrow. On that note, I'll be at Harrisonburg at Liberty Arms. If you're in the area, stop by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday so you can check it out and just come by, say hi. Yeah. Okay, let's get back into the video. I built this computer. Built it over the course of the last 2 weeks, modified it, changed all the parts, got it to a point where I'm almost completely happy with it, except for, you know, there's something that isn't water cooled and it's driving me nuts. But that's, again, something I have to wait on. When I was done building it, I immediately got bored with it. It's a problem I have. As a deal hunter, I like to find deals and then I get rid of it and find more deals. As a custom PC builder, I like to build my PCs and then I get bored with them and I sell them right away. And you may hear people walking above me, nothing I can do about that. This system, if you were to duplicate it, and I want a PC parts picker as well as Amazon. Hey, that's really bright. And I did the math and it scared the crap out of me. So I immediately turned off my computer screens and grabbed my phone and decided to film this. So yeah, you can go to Amazon. I'll probably link it to Amazon for all the parts as PC Parts Picker, I believe, is just an amalgamation of prices, but they all seem to match up pretty close for new parts. These are new parts, by the way, that I'm talking about. If you want to duplicate this build by ordering the parts, having them shipped to your house, and then assembling them. Doesn't count my assembly costs or anything like that. I have it listed here, so we're going to go through it. And when we're done with it, again, I'll explain to you what my total cost was too. But the CPU block, it's an EK Quantum Velocity block. That's $114. The CPU, that's an i7-10700K. Great for gaming. I don't care. It's only 8 core, 16 threads, whatever. I'm fine with that. The Cinebench number is still faster than my 6950X was, which was a 10 core, 20 threaded processor. So I'm fine with that. That's a $336 part. The motherboard, $210. It's the Gigabyte Z590 AC-UD motherboard with the onboard Wi-Fi, hence the AC, as well as 3 M.2 slots on it. However, only 2 can be populated at any given time. I'm not sure if it's a limitation of the CPU or if there's something wrong with the board. If you know, let me know. But that's a $210 motherboard, $210 motherboard. Storage. That's where it gets expensive. You can definitely save money by not doing what I did. I didn't want to go with anything using SATA cables or SATA power, so it's all M.2 NVMe. I have 2 2TB Samsung 970 EVO Pluses. They're $270 on the low end, so that's what I'm going to go with. $270, $540 for 2 drives. A third 1 terabyte is $120, so $660 just in storage. For $660, you could probably put 80 terabytes into a regular drive. Got your nose. The radiators has a Coolstream 420 up front and an unknown copper 360 in the front. Those 2 radiators cost roughly $280. 140 plus 140, so 150, 130, whatever. Say 180 bucks, 280 bucks, sorry. It has Thermaltake ring fans, kind of like this one, because I forgot to put it in the back. 7 of them at $25 a piece, 175 bucks. It has a Corsair 7000D case, as you can see, $270. The pump down at the bottom there, that's an Alpha Cool Ice Becker, Ice Decker, Ice Wecker, Ice Jecker, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, it's $140. The reservoir on the back wall, $150. The power supply, EVGA 1000 watt Supernova, replacement cost on one of those right now, $200. The cable extensions are only 25 bucks, the black and white ones. I think they look nice. Also, Frostbite, that's the name of the system, so Frostbite. But yeah, 25 bucks for cable extensions, but if you want the cable mod replacement cables, you're looking at like 200 something bucks. When you have extra cabling, it can be more expensive because it's like $80 just for the 24 pin. Let's see, what else in there? The RAM, Corsair Dominator Platinum, DDR4 3200 megahertz. They don't make that exact style anymore, but you can get it. It's about $210 for the new Dominator Platinums with that Compellix tops, the LED tops. Yeah, so about 200 and something bucks for that. Now, oh yeah, vertical GPU bracket with the cable. Probably, I was using it has a Phanteks cable, but I can't use the Phanteks mount. So Phanteks cable is like 30 bucks. The base that it's on is from Easy DIY. That's like 20 bucks. So another 50 bucks there. The Fluid EK CryoFuel. Love it. I highly recommend CryoFuel. I've never run long term with the opaque stuff, but the clear stuff has never given me a problem. The pipe that I'm using, well, it has a little soft tubing in it, specifically that piece right there. It needs to be replaced. I just didn't have the fittings. I forgot them at work. I have them now, so I need to change those out. This thing has 6 chrome 90-degree fittings from Bits Power. They're $18 a piece. It has 5 black ones. Those are $14 a piece. Do that math, you're talking roughly 180 bucks. It has Bits Power double 90, that's $30. A Bits Power drain, that's $30. 2 Bits Power extensions, those are $30 a piece. A male-to-male or male-to-female extension, that's $20, as well as the hardline and soft tubing fittings on there. So it has nearly $700 in fittings on this computer. Ouch. Hurts to say, doesn't it? Hurts to hear. And that's not even counting the fact that I was originally going to run a dual loop system, so it would have been almost twice as many fittings. So that's a lie. It would have been 6 more fittings. All told, not counting that thing, not counting the graphics card, about $3,300. RTX 30 series graphics card, EVGA for the Win 3. You're talking anywhere from the 3060, I think Ti is an FDW3, all the way up to the 3080, 3090s. You can spend, let's say on average, $1,500 just on the graphics card. 3080s can go up to $1,800, $1,900. 3090s, frickin' moon's the limit. If you can put money stacked from the Earth to the top of the moon, they'll take it all. So roughly estimating, if you want to duplicate this system using the exact same parts, you're going to spend in the neighborhood of $4,800 to build this computer. That's not flexing, that's not humble bragging. I'm just telling you why people ask so much money for their computers. Now, there are a-holes out there that will overprice and gouge for their stuff. Somebody might have $4,000 in brand new parts, and they'll be, well, $4,800 in brand new parts. And they'll go on Craigslist and say, $4,800 in new parts, I want $4,800. Or you have somebody who, for schnitz and giggles, puts it up for $3 grand, taking 40% off the new parts cost of the computer, and people still complain. It also brings up the point where I have friends that ask me to build their custom systems for them, build their custom loops, do things like that, and they want me to do it for free. My time ain't free. You won't pay me for it. I don't know why I said it that way, but yeah, my time isn't free. If you want me to build you a custom system, that took me 15 hours and then 9 hours to refine it. So I have 24 hours, almost an entire day's worth of time invested in it. If I got paid only, let's say, $20 an hour, which for custom work on anybody's scale is low, it is. We're talking roughly $400 and something for my time, $480, so almost $500 is what I would value my time in building this system at. Honestly, for a custom build, and it's fully cable managed in the back too. If you saw the other video, I took the time to cable manage the entire thing, so it looks good in the back too. You'd be talking probably about $1,000 for a custom build. Oh, but if I buy a pre-build, they only charge you like $150. Yeah, but they overcharge you for all the parts, and you're going to pay $3 grand for an i5 12400 non-overclockable and a 2060 Super. So keep that in mind as you're shopping. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't sure if there was going to be a point at the end of this video. There really isn't, other than saying this is what it takes to build this system. This is why my time is valuable. This is why when somebody is asking for a lot of money on a system, it might not be as crazy as it sounds. If you guys want to contribute to building systems like that, again, use my links and stuff. If you want to buy this system, message me. Shipping is expensive on a 7000D and all these parts. This thing probably weighs 90 pounds, but you know, maybe I'll sell it too. You don't know. I want to build something else. You don't know. You don't owe me. You don't owe me either. So come back for the next one. One take's done. Again, I'm still down in Harrisonburg helping my buddy. That's why these are all one takes. I do have 5 pages of info on the GTX 980 to shuffle through and finish making all of my graphs and stuff for. But once I do that, I'll upload that video too. So come back for that. Thank you guys so much. I probably killed the battery on this poor thing. Come back for the next video, and I'll talk to you later.